Fishing laws, an integral part of the sustenance and sports fishing communities. The first record of fishing laws dates back to 2000 before Common Era, with the Egyptians and Chinese making lures out of bronze and bone. Today, fishing lures can be made out of almost anything. American Baitworks makes soft plastic fishing lures using injection molding to imitate food that fish would traditionally find in the wild. As the little lures continue their journey through the manufacturing process, they must be sealed and packaged for shipping. Traditionally, these lures are organized and bagged by hand, creating a major bottleneck in the manufacturing process. American Baitworks cannot currently keep up with the amount of lures they are producing, meaning that valuable space is being taken up with excess storage for days, even weeks, as they await packaging. Now, thanks to Team Supernova, steps have been made to begin to automate this packaging process. The team has developed a machine called Sabre, the semi-automatic bait extender and retractor. Sabre can extend a tongue to pick up lures, raise to allow a bag to be placed on the tongue, lower back down and retract, leaving the baits perfectly arranged in the bag. Sabre is made using a scissor lift connected to a linear actuator that raises and lowers the entire mechanism. A stepper motor controls a lead screw that extends and retracts the tongue, which is covered in Teflon, to act as a miniature conveyor belt to keep the lures oriented correctly as they are picked up and deposited. All of these functions are controlled by an Arduino, which has been combined with 2 motor drivers run through a commercial-grade PCB. A fully automated packaging line has been designed incorporating Sabre in the hopes of further increasing American Baitworks' throughput potential. Firstly, the lures are removed from the injection molder, separated from their sprues, and gathered in boxes based on the type of lure. A worker will orient the baits on a conveyor belt. There are many combinations of lure shapes, sizes, colors, and textures that need to be packaged, presenting a unique challenge for the automation process. The lures travel down the line to Sabre, which picks them up and raises them. Bags are stored in a dispenser, where a suction cup grabs a bag from the bottom and moves it towards Sabre on a track. Another suction cup grabs the top of the bag, and together the suction cups open the bag and position it on the tongue. The suction cups release, and Sabre lowers the bag of lures onto the conveyor belt, where they continue their journey to a bag sealer that pushes excess air out of the bags and seals them before they are dropped into a box for sorting. To meet the rising demand for soft plastic fishing lure manufacturing, American Baitworks would need to implement 3 of these lines at a minimum to reach their current throughput of 2.5 million bags per year. As American Baitworks seeks to expand, their goal is to produce 6.75 million bags a year, a 170% increase from their current process, which would require 7 lines. It would cost approximately $6 to $15 million to implement these lines because of the machinery and customization required, meaning it would take 3 to 6 years to see a profit from this new system with their current profit margins. With that in mind, developing an automated system is not feasible for the size and budget of American Baitworks currently. In light of this, a partially automated solution named the Human Operated Bait Bagging System, or HOBS, has been developed. In this line, the lures still begin their life in boxes as they prepare for packaging. They are then organized on trays by a worker in the correct orientation to be placed in the bags. Completed trays of lures are placed on a cleated conveyor belt, which will be its home for the remainder of the packaging process. Lures, once loaded onto the conveyor belt, travel down the line and stop in front of Sabre. Sabre extends, picks up the baits, and raises so that a worker can place a bag over the tongue. Sabre then lowers and retracts, leaving lures inside the bag on the tray. From there, the lures proceed down the conveyor belt and onto rollers, which deposit them on a table where an employee seals the bag, checks for any issues in packaging, and sorts the finished bags for shipping. This process outputs bags every 45 seconds. With 6 Sabres in a HOB system, one can produce 7.5 bags a minute as compared to a handbagger's single bag per minute. For American Baitworks to meet their current throughput, 3 of these lines would need to be built. With 7 lines, American Baitworks can meet their goal of 6.75 million bags per year. The implementation of this packaging line is estimated to cost $1.7 million, which with the major increase in throughput it brings and the limited customization of machinery required, will result in an estimated $2.9 million of profit per year, a 172% increase of profit from their current system. Based on this analysis, Hobbs, the semi-automated packaging line, is the best design for American baitworks to implement at their plants. They will be able to keep up with their bait production and expand towards full automation in the future. Team Supernova is grateful for this opportunity to make a difference in American baitworks' manufacturing process and create positive change for the future of the company. Thank you for watching.